He's out. He's out. That fight is over. The big punch lands. Nigel Drapeau is your winner.
And this fight, potentially 5 3-minute rounds, is underway.
If you watch these guys, they're not going to really run out of gas. There's a nice catch from Sam Franchi and an excellent takedown, catching the kick, switching to 2, and ending in side control, which is so important.
Again, both fighters showing a little bit of sportsmanship here before they get going for round 2. And Sam Franchi follows the touch of gloves with a leg kick.
Oh, hey, if we're going to touch gloves, we're going to get right into it after that. This is a good position here from Franchi, going down and trying to get the double leg, but now Binder Palmanera is landing some good shots. So the problem here is as soon as the hands are locked, you're going to see the carry over to the side and a nice takedown there for Sam Franchi. Once the hands are locked in underneath the butt, it's almost a foregone conclusion that the takedown's going to happen. And that's exactly 3 rounds in a row, so perhaps Binder Palmanera has to know that that's coming next round. And Franchi immediately goes for the double. This is a different type of finish. Wasn't able to get the big pop-up, the big elevation, but a good outside trip brings Nanera down, and he can start to work from this position. If he can control where Sam Franchi's head is, he can control where the rest of the body is. And now Binder Paul using the cage to get up, and Sam Franchi says, okay, I'm going to take a big slam.
But does get the guillotine choke, like I mentioned in last round. This time taking advantage of the technique and trying to find a guillotine choke. Now Franchi doing a good job to get out of it and roll out of it, but Binder Palmanera trying to find it and did have the guillotine, however, briefly. Round number 4 underway. We'll see. Oh, this time not touching gloves. Instead of a leg kick, it was a jab and then a teep to the chest. And that seems to have awoken Binder Palmanera a little. He comes out with a little more fury before Franchi gets him up against the cage.
Excellent single leg takedown there. Chest pressure, had the head to the inside. The head was up in good position. As he stepped back, he threw that leg through in between his legs, ended in a really good position. Technical takedown by Sam Franchi. And Binder Palmanera has no interest in touching gloves this time.
No, the first time Nanara doesn't put his hand up. And for the first time, he didn't eat a punch or a kick in the first 5 seconds of the round. But he's eating some now as Sam Franchi looking to finish. He's got Nanara on the ropes. He's in trouble. Nanara is out. Sam Franchi is your 125 champion.
Excellent stoppage by the official. Nanara was on his feet, but he was unconscious. Excellent stoppage by our official. And Sam Franchi, your new champion at 125 pounds, and he's very excited. And one of those things, those steps, and anytime you see a step in your career, as in you win your first fight, you win your first title, everything has got to be in your mind of, now I've made that step. Now this is going to be the next step for me.
The winner by referee stoppage due to unanswered blows at 20 seconds in the 5th round. In the red corner, our new amateur flyweight champion, Sam Franchi!
Sam Franchi, your new 125-pound champion.
And there's a big punch. This fight is over. DeMarco is out. Kamenetzky, your winner. This fight is over.
Welcome to Hard Knocks Fighting's Throwback Thursdays. My name is Jeremy Ballantyne. On today's episode, we're taking you back to Hard Knocks 30, where Dale Tallman takes on Desmond Ryland. Blink and you'll miss it. Enjoy.
Brian Beauchamp, the referee in charge of the action, as Des Ryland and Dale Tallman get set to meet. Des Ryland coming out of the blue corner in the white trunks, out of the red corner in the black trunks is Dale Tallman. And we are just about underway here for the amateur debut of these two fighters.
And some early strikes here, and you see that Des Ryland not wanting to have anything to do with the striking of Dale Tallman, so he's trying to wrap him up, grabbing his head and going up against the cage, but there's a huge swing by Tallman, and that didn't miss by much.
No, Tallman maybe throwing wider punches than you might expect here, Jeremy, in the early going and trying to catch the kick there, but maybe feeling better about being on his feet as he let Ryland go there. Tries to throw a bit of a kick on his own. Talked about his other skills, said that they weren't necessarily at the level that he wants them to be at yet. But he comes in, and again, another big swing and a miss there from Dale Tallman.
Well, he's been swinging. Oh my!
Nurse, this fight is over.
Oh my.
Dale Tallman put Des Ryland to absolute sleep. Ryland is still motionless in the center of the cage. Dale Tallman with the most impressive knockout that I've seen in the Hard Knocks cage.
His eyes looked like a slot machine in Vegas. That was wow. And give him his credit. I'm a speechless guy, and that doesn't happen that often. And an amazing knockout, and the doctor's immediately in with Des Ryland. We hope he's all right.
Yeah, Des Ryland still hasn't done much in the way of movement there, but Dale Tallman absolutely put him to sleep. You can see here, Ryland throws the one punch, Tallman comes up swinging, and then Ryland will go for the leg kick and drop his hand a little bit away from his chin, and that turns out to be an absolute mistake as you see him hit the canvas hard, and he does not look like he is going anywhere for the time being.
That was definitely a 5-coin jackpot hit.
Yeah, that's as good a knockout as you're going to see in all of mixed martial arts.
So on a night where we've already had a huge knockout from Anton Tokarczuk, Dale Tallman one-ups him huge. That's a massive knockout. And to hear about it and the official announcement, here is Jay Nance.
And now, the Shaw GMC Tough Trucks Hard Knocks 30 official decision brought to you by Phantom Shots Photography. The winner by knockout at 51 seconds in the very first round. In the red corner, Dale the Hitman Tallman.
But it's not torqued the right way. This one, and it's over with just 3 seconds left in the second round.
Welcome to Hard Knocks Fighting's Throwback Thursdays. On today's episode, we take you back to Hard Knocks 32, where Marc Marouge takes on Aaron Gallant. It's a heck of a fight. Enjoy.
Brian Beauchamp in charge of the action here in the Hard Knocks cage as Aaron Gallant comes out of the red corner. Marouge comes out of the blue corner in the bad boy white trunks, the Jacko trunks for Aaron Gallant. And we are underway. This fight will be a quick one. If both of these fighters live up to their reputation, they both like to throw, they both want to finish.
Big knee early on from Aaron Gallant as he takes Marc Marouge up in against the cage, and Marouge now back in and now pushing Gallant up against the cage. So a little turnabout is fair play, and some knees for good measure.
Some knees to the legs of Aaron Gallant, who shrugs it off. That one looked for the midsection, blocked by Gallant. Funny, Jeremy, all 5 of Gallant's losses coming at 170 before he moved down to 155. And while he's battled the weight at 155, he's still got 4 straight wins, or 3 straight wins rather, at that weight.
Well, and again, Gallant pushing himself to conditioning, which is only going to help him. Worked on his swimming and running, trying to find ways to get the conditioning better, and that's really going to help keep the weight off as well. Diet so very important for the high-level mixed martial artists.
Now looking for a guillotine. Marc Marouge has the arm in, but Gallant pops out, gets a knee to the midsection for his trouble. At a low blow, Aaron Gallant coming off neutral corner, and Marc Marouge will have some time to recover, give or take 4 or 5 minutes. The crowd letting Aaron Gallant know how they feel about it. Of course, not intentional.
And we're going to look at the replay.
No surprise when someone gets hit in the junk. The first thing we do is show you it again, and here we go on the replay. There it is. And that not a friendly piece of fighting right there.
Good credit to Aaron Gallant, though, who just immediately said, hey, I did it. I'm sorry, and take your time.
I think you know when you connect with a cup rather than a thigh. It's quite evident. And so immediately put his hand up, backed away from the referee. But no point deducted for a low blow this time. We did see one deducted for a single low blow earlier in the fight. But Aaron Gallant escapes without that. Oh, and Gallant swarming Marouge. This fight is over. Beauchamp pushing Gallant away. A knockout blow on Marc Marouge. And Aaron Gallant celebrates getting his record back to 500.
That is a huge shot by Aaron Gallant, who shows off the gorilla nickname.
Yes, they call him the gorilla for a reason, and that was it.
And now, the Shaw GMC Tough Trucks Hard Knocks 32 official decision, brought to you by Veriperm Canada. The winner by referee stoppage due to TKO at 1 minute and 43 seconds in the very first round, in the red corner, Aaron the Gorilla